Hi, APCSA students. In this video series, we're going through string array methods that are methods we write that do manipulations with string arrays. So this first one, I'm in the string tester here. This first one we did in class together was the isFound method. And so I already have that coded. So we talked about that there's two arrays and the arrays get printed out, and then we have these blocks of code to test our program. And we sometimes want to look at the method call here and look at the specific arguments that are passed to it. And we want to think about these concrete examples and what of this array and of these arguments that are being passed, and that in understanding these method calls and these concrete examples, it can help us when we go over here and there's no actual array and everything's in more of an abstract context here. And this is designed to work with any string array and with any string that we pass to it. So we wrote this one in class, and this is the isFound method that looks for a particular target string and an array of string values. So I wanted to show, since we already did this one in class, I just want to show the debugger for those who are still having difficulties appreciating the length of the process, I guess. I mean, sometimes we look at this code and we think it's just a one, and so just appreciating the looping nature. And so let me make this big enough. We can see here that house is what's in this target parameter, and here we can see ray is our array, and we can see the house, car, cell phone, tree, barn, cartoon are in this ray array. That's what it's pointing to. So as I step through, I'll see this word variable get made, and I can see it gets the first element out of the array, which is house down here. And as I step through, since word is going to equal target, we're going to return true, and we're going to see ourselves leave that method. So we did one iteration of the loop and we found the thing we wanted. So we are done with that, and then the print happens. So here, now we're going to pass the animals array and the word house. So this time when I come in, I still have house as the target, but if I click on this ray, I can now see all the animals that ray is now pointing to the animal array. So as I step through, the first word I get out of the array is snake. Those two words are not equal, so we go back up to the for loop, we increment I, we see that happen here. We get a new word, we get dog, dog doesn't equal house, I is 2, we get sheep, sheep doesn't equal house. So you can see the loop going through the entire array, and only after it's finished processing, every element in the ray array does it reach the return false. So if I step through, it returns me back to the tester where the method call was. We print out the message that house is not found in false, or not found in animals array. And then we continue on here where we look for cat in the animals array. So I come in, this time you can see the target is different, it's cat. You can see that it's the animals array again that we're being passed, but that we are referencing it through this parameter here, ray. So as we continue stepping through, so we've got snake, that doesn't equal cat, so we're looking for cat. We've got dog, that doesn't equal cat. We've got sheep, that doesn't equal cat. Pig, that doesn't equal cat. Our last word, I is 4, or the last thing in the array, and we found a cat, and so we return true and we come back. Let me print that out. I'll go ahead and go in for pig, just so you can see another one. Here you can see target is now pig, and there's that animals array again. And so it's going to go through snake, dog, sheep, then it's going to see pig on the third index, or for index 3. We return true, we're back and we print. So when you are working on these programs, really understanding this entire method call, these these arguments that are passed to the method, and how those arguments, why those arguments produce the results they do. Why do we get true, false, true, true? That can help you, again, when you're over here in an abstract, when you're abstractly writing for that method using those concrete examples. All right, happy coding.